Wanted to talk about sowing carrots in pots today.
We've both tried this
Yeah.
successfully.
Although we say it ourselves, yeah, it worked quite well, didn't it?
Well, these were sown about April time.
They were, yeah.
And
Sugar snacks, so it's a
Sugar
nice
snack.
sort of thin-rooted variety. It's quite good for containers.
they're very successful in containers, carrots, because you put them in the ground, sow them in the ground, you quite often get carrot fly,
Yeah,
which causes
yeah.
like a little tunnelling.
And the forking as well, where
If they
they get
hit
stone in the soil.
They hit a stone, or it's too rich, the soil's too rich. And containers are nice, they come out nice and clean and usually very straight.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have more success in containers.
Yeah, don't even need to peel those, do you? Just give them a wash and they're done.
And the good thing, I mean, say these were sown in April, and right to sort of through to the winter, you can almost just keep them in there, can't you? And they'll just sort of almost store in there and just use them when you want.
Yeah, I'll probably cut the tops off of those so they don't rot or anything, and yeah, just leave them sitting there.
And the good thing as well is if you sowed them successionally, so if you sowed them sort of once a month, have several pots, and then you'll get a good succession of roots.
Sort of March to July, really. Yeah, just sow once a month. So I'm going to have a go at sowing some more. Any size container will do. Anything with a bit of depth to it. Although, having said that, there are carrots, things like Paris Market and Chantenay, which are got stump roots, so you don't need
Parmex.
so much depth.
That's
Parmex is another good one, isn't it?
Stump rooted.
Yeah, but obviously longer roots, you need a bit more depth. Got a good compost, just an ordinary multi-purpose compost in here, doesn't need to be anything special. We'll just sieve a little bit of compost over the top to smooth that out a bit. That'll do us, get rid of the lumps. There we go. And there's a bit of a secret to this, isn't there?
There
And
is.
that you need to...
I've grown them before in containers and didn't have any success at all. And the main reason is because I sowed them too thickly.
Yeah.
Got to have a good space between each seed.
What, about an inch or so?
Yeah, about that.
So this is a variety called St Valerie, which is in lots of the seed catalogues. It's just a nice, what they call an intermediate variety. It's not too longer roots, so it's quite good for containers. And thankfully the seeds they're not big, but they're not big by any stretch of the imagination, are they? But they're not too small, so you can handle them, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, there is another way. You can sow them and just let them germinate, and then you thin them out. But I've never found that successful.
No.
Partly because I've left it too late.
Yeah, every time.
And then you do, and then they're just too thick, and then they just don't root up, do they?
No, that's it,
You
isn't
really
it?
are better off to really take the time at this stage to sow them exactly right, and then you'll get a better result.
It can take a bit of time, so you do need some patience, but you want to just drop the seeds in about an inch apart on the top of on the surface here. I've actually already got a couple. You will sometimes drop two, and
it is worth just
space,
picking them up and readjusting.
I just sow them in a sort of square pattern.
It's so much better to just start off this way.
Now I've had some readers who've mentioned that they use other sort of methods, and some would use a grid. Now we've got if I can just reach it, we've got a sieve here, which just so happens, it's got a grid in the bottom, which is about the right
Use any
sort of
mesh,
width.
you?
Any mesh would do, and you could actually use something like that to sow sort of every other square. And this does sound like very fussy, but it really is worth it.
It is worth it.
So once you've done that, once you've sown them about an inch apart, just a light covering, no more than sort of quarter to half an inch of compost over the top there. Give them a good water, and watch them germinate.
And the secret is keeping them watered as well, because in containers, once you get a lot of the leaves growing, if it rains, it'll just sort of bounce off the leaves. So it is worth actually watering them with a watering can at least once a week.
Yeah,
Keep them moist. Which again will improve the results.
That's it. And I start the early sowings off in a polytunnel, or no heat, just cold polytunnel, cold greenhouse. Or if you haven't got that, you could just have the shelter of a wall outside. And perhaps with the early sowings, if you're getting a lot of rain, the weather's still not great, just cover them over with a bit of glass or polythene. But otherwise, you don't have to cover them at all. And that's it.
Absolutely brilliant with our carrots.
Well worthwhile.
Look
Oh, look at that.
Carrot love.